Tonight, ABC News projects that former President Trump has won the Iowa caucuses, with Republicans braving sub-zero temperatures to cast their vote. Jason Whiteley and Jason Wheeler are live in Iowa with the latest, and we start with Jason Whiteley at Nikki Haley's watch party.
Yeah, Chris, Governor Haley just took the stage just a moment ago here. You know, listen, there was never any doubt that Donald Trump was going to win the Iowa caucuses. He had been polling far ahead of all of the other Republicans here. The real race was going to be second place, because this is going to determine whether campaigns continue. I want to show you some video here from earlier tonight. Iowans met tonight about 7 o'clock to start caucusing all across the state. Texas votes secret ballots, but here in Iowa they gather, they listen to pitches for each candidate, and then write their choice on a sheet of paper. It's collected and counted. Haley supporters are telling me tonight they expected to see a stronger showing here in Iowa. Polls had her in second place over the weekend. Tonight, though, the reality is that Trump won more than 50% of the votes, slightly more than 50%. DeSantis second with 21%, Haley at 19%. And that result really blunts Haley's momentum moving forward. But there is also no clear path for DeSantis going forward either. He trails Haley and Trump in New Hampshire and in South Carolina. So what happens in the coming weeks is going to be interesting to see here. But I would bet tomorrow morning there will be some soul searching among all of these campaigns, including Ron DeSantis, where my colleague Jason Wheeler is, just across town here in West Des Moines. Jason?
Yeah, Jason, they are pumped up here, though, at this Ron DeSantis party tonight. He just got done speaking to the crowd here. Ron DeSantis says he's right where he wanted to be. He came into tonight saying he was the underdog who would overperform. Late polls had him coming in a close third place. Looks like he snagged that coveted second place this evening. And as I said just a few moments ago, he addressed his supporters here. Very brief speech, but here's just a little bit of what he had to say.
They were writing our obituary months ago. They even called the election before people even got a chance to vote. Because of your support, in spite of all of that they threw at us, everyone against us, we've got our ticket punched out of Iowa.
And from Iowa, the contest begins anew. The DeSantis campaign with new life tonight. We heard from him earlier today saying he's already planning to head to South Carolina and New Hampshire, both tomorrow. And in both states, he is even further behind than he was here in the polls in Iowa. So he is the underdog once again. But he says that's the place he likes to be, at least to start out. That's the latest here tonight in Des Moines. I'm Jason Wheeler. Back to you, Chris and Izzy.
All right. Thanks, man. You know, what Jason won't say is our political team is in for a long night. As soon as our newscast is over, they'll be taping a special episode of Yolitics that you'll be able to download first thing in the morning. The latest results from Iowa and how it impacts candidates before the Texas primary on our Yolitics podcast tomorrow.